A woman moved with her husband and their daughter into a new house. But only a few weeks after moving in, strange things began to happen. They started hearing strange noises at night that they couldn't explain. The woman also noticed that some objects had been moved from their places. To understand what was really going on, she decided to install security cameras inside the house. That night, the camera in the bedroom captured something terrifying. The closet door began to shake, as if something was inside. Then, slowly, it started to open on its own. The woman couldn't find any explanation for what had happened, but that wasn't all. 2 days later, another camera captured something even more terrifying. Let's watch the footage. Downstairs, the couch began to move by itself, as if someone invisible was sitting on it. Then, a lamp started moving and was thrown to the floor. The family was horrified when they watched the footage. But the following night, something even more frightening happened. A white, transparent, smoke-like creature appeared, floating and moving through the house. After everything that happened, the family began to think about moving to another home. They now believe the house is haunted. What do you think? A family bought an old house and completely renovated it before moving in. But only 1 month after they started living there, they began hearing strange noises late at night. Sounds they couldn't explain. On this night, while the child was sleeping, something extremely terrifying happened. Let's watch the footage. It appears that an invisible entity grabbed the child's leg and pulled him backward, away from the bed. The child started crying and began speaking as if he was talking to someone, saying, "No, I don't like it." The mother says that the child later ran into her room and slept beside her. He told her that there was a scary man in his room. At first, the mother thought it was just her child's imagination, but she was horrified later when she watched what the security camera had recorded. She now believes that this old house is haunted. What do you think? A construction worker and his boss were renovating a house that had been abandoned for years. At first, everything seemed normal. But then, something terrifying happened.
Gente, aquí estamos. Ahora vamos para este cuarto, que llevo un rato escuchando cantatos y eso. Uy. Hay algo que está sonando por ahí, brother. A ver, ¿qué fue eso? ¡Pompi! No, papá. No, chacho. Hay algo que está... ¡Pompi! Mira, tú escuchas eso, ¿verdad? No, yo estoy asustado ya, compi. Hay algo que lleva rato sonando allá adentro y de momento, ¡pam!, dieron un cantazo.
Ya te digo que tú eres de estos que son cobardes, que te imaginas cosas, bro.
No, chacho, yo no puedo imaginar eso, compi.
Entonces,
Ay, en el cuarto ese, que llevo rato escuchando cantar y pensaba que eras tú, y cuando yo vine a ver, tú estabas ahí tranquilo, recogiendo algunas cositas, y me, chacho, sentí como si me hubieran tocado. No, chacho, yo estoy que no puedo ni hablar.
peliculitas por la nochecita.
No, yo no veo películas de esas ya, compi. No, en este, compi, en este. Escucha cómo suena. ¿Tú estás escuchando eso? Eso, yo creo que yo desde lejos, yo, si acaso. Sí, estoy temblando, compi, yo no sé qué vaya. Cuidado, compi, que si yo algo estaba cogiendo, tú sabes cómo es esto. No. Hija. ¿Qué rollo caramba es eso? ¿Cómo tienen esa muñeca así? Como si estuviera mirando para abajo. Ay, bendito Dios, y sonando ya. Hola, me siento un calentón en este cuarto, compi, no vea. Ya como sigue sonando solo. Oh, y se mueve y todo. Ay, compi, ¿no?
Esa mujer fueron los que eran dueños por hacer la maldad o algo, algo vino. Hacer la maldad, compi. Por eso tú no te puedes poner a darle 20 a eso, porque esos son boberías.
Sí, ¿no?
¿Y ya te lo ves aquí?
¿Qué bajo ya? ¿Qué?
Y ahí mira una computadorita. Por eso no hay que sacarlo, para botarlo.
Compi, ¿pero qué es eso, compi?
¿Ah?
Mira, compi se movió. Compi se está moviendo, compi, ¿oíste?
Pero no será el viento.
No, si aquí no hay viento, compi.
Pero un muñeco feo.
Mira para allá.
The worker suddenly began hearing music, followed by a loud noise. Terrified, he went to his boss and discovered the sound was coming from a closet. Inside, he found dolls hanging strangely. Suddenly, one of the dolls moved violently and was thrown straight at them.
Si aquí no hay viento, compi.
Pero un muñeco feo.
Mira para allá.
It is believed that the abandoned house is haunted. After that terrifying encounter, the two men decided they would never return to work there. So, what do you think? Recently, one city in India has witnessed a strange and terrifying event. Many security cameras across the city have captured a mysterious woman, dressed in traditional Indian clothing. Late at night, she walks silently from house to house, ringing doorbells, then disappears without a trace. It is said that animals behave strangely when this woman approaches. One night, a security camera captured something truly disturbing.
वो भैया देखो जी घंटी भी बजाई है इसमें
क्यों घंटी बजाई देखो
जी तमन आंटी की हाँ
क्यों घंटी बजाई देखो
नहीं भैया इसकी थाने में सूचना देनी पड़ेगी हाँ भैया जी वही है
देखो बंदे आ रही है अब ये तुम्हारी बात हो
सर इसकी बुद्धि साफ नहीं आ रही यार इसकी
दूर से बोलो देखो
तेरे मोबाइल में साफ आएगी तो कोई छोटी
अब कैसे बता हाँ देखो अब ये आ रही है
इनकी भी बजाएगी
अब देखो इनकी बजाएगी जल्दी हो पहले
इनकी बजाएगी
ओ तेरी भैया
देखो जी घंटी बजाएगी देखो
हाँ
घंटी बंद है अब देखो तो आई देखो
चेहरा नहीं रहा लेकिन साफ ही आ रहा है
देखो आगे
और कहने बैक कर भी कुत्ती को धन्ना लग रही भैया देखो हाँ
घंटी बजाएगी देखो
हाँ
घंटी बंद है
A cow suddenly fled in fear when the woman came close. Then, when the woman rang a doorbell, her hand appeared, stretching in a creepy and unnatural way, as if it were not a human hand at all.
हाँ
देखो आगे
और कहने बैक कर भी कुत्ती को धन्ना लग रही भैया
Until now, no one knows who this woman is, or why this strange behavior repeats every night. Local residents believe she is not normal human, especially since the police have been called several times. But whenever they arrive and search the area, the woman is nowhere to be found. So, what do you think? This terrifying video was captured by a security camera inside a shopping mall in Mexico. Months before this incident, many employees of the mall had complained that, late at night, they saw a strange, transparent creature that looked like a small child running through the store, then disappearing without leaving any trace. On this night, after the security guards had closed the mall, they suddenly saw something strange on the surveillance monitors. Let's watch the footage.
Ve que aquí se mete en la pared. No. Fíjate, subió el pie.
A small child can be seen running down the hallway. After that, he enters a room. But the strange thing is that the room's door was closed. Despite this, the child went inside, as if he passed straight through the door. When the images zoomed in, the child was seen running down the sing. It appears as if he actually passed through the wall. A security guard was immediately sent to search for the child. But what happened next was terrifying.
Fíjate. No, ahí se va a meter, espérate. Mira, ahí está.
Ay, no mames.
No, ¿y sabes qué?
de esa manera.
The guard opened the door and searched the room, but no one was there. Even more terrifying, the child appeared right next to the guard, emerging from the wall in a disturbing and unnatural way. The guard didn't see him and left. The security team was left shocked and terrified as they watched, live on the cameras, the child appearing from inside the wall and then vanishing again.
Mira, ahí está.
Ay, no mames.
No, ¿y sabes qué?
de esa manera.
To this day, no logical explanation has been found for this strange phenomenon. Some believe that this child was not normal and may be a real ghost. What do you think? The following video, posted by a man named Chris on his account, in a very short time, it reached more than 31 million views. While Chris was having a meal with his family in Colombia, he took out his phone and decided to record these ordinary moments. But by pure coincidence, the camera captured something terrifying.
Ya estamos aquí en la merienda. Tamalito con chocolate, queso, pan, y mantecadita. Buen provecho para todos. Marta, siente. Ah, no. Ah, usted le va a tomar la foto a los. Ah, usted le va a tomar la foto a los. Ah, usted le va a tomar la foto a los.
As they were eating, something suddenly passed in front of the camera at incredible speed, unseen by anyone. Some viewers speculated that it was just a little girl, even though the figure appears almost transparent. Because of this, Chris later posted another video to demonstrate that it was impossible to run in that area and that the figure could not have been a small girl.
Esa es la sala, aquí está el comedor. A este lado hay una pared, unas piezas por donde no sabemos por qué se dirigió hacia allá. Y aquí es el mesón. Estaban diciendo que el niño sale debajo del mesón, pero es imposible. Entonces si se miran el video es como si lo hubiera atravesado aquí esto así.
Chris insists that there were no children with them at that moment. So if it wasn't a child, what do you think that thing could have been? A teacher at a school stayed late into the night to decorate the classroom, preparing for a celebration with his students the next day. At that time, the only people left in the school were the teacher and the janitor. Suddenly, he noticed something strange, so he took out his phone and started recording. But what happened next was terrifying. Let's watch the footage.
All right, I'm just finishing up, putting up decorations for the students when they get back. I was on the smart board, setting things up. I'm taking a step back, and you guys know me. I stay late often. It's just me here and the janitor, and let me show you. Do you see? I mean, is that not a kid sitting right there?
In the screen's reflection, a mysterious humanoid figure appeared, sitting on a chair. The teacher was panicked when he saw the strange figure. He immediately turned around, but there was nothing there. The next day, the teacher recorded another video, and the difference is clear. This time, nothing appeared on the chair.
And that's it. Just me.
A few days later, another video surfaced from the same school. It claimed that a girl had lost her life about a month earlier, in the same school, in the same classroom.
What is happening? I wanted to respect their privacy, but they just put a girl in the back of the ambulance. And the dad was running, and the poor mom was crying her head off.
Many believe that the transparent figure the teacher saw was her spirit. So, what do you think? A man named Dan moved with his wife into a new house. But only a few weeks after they started living there, strange and terrifying things began to happen inside the home. Things they couldn't explain. One day, while the wife was at work and Dan was alone in the house, something terrifying happened.
I really think this poltergeist or spirit is really out to get me. But look, these cabinets, they were all closed last night when I went to bed. And I woke up, this is how they are. I'm really, really scared right now. Just want to shut all these. I figured I'd get it on camera so if something happens, at least it's documented. Alright. I think I'm just gonna go downstairs and chill out and edit for a little while. Oh,
Dan was surprised when he noticed that the kitchen cabinets were open. He walked over and closed them. But as he was leaving the kitchen, suddenly the cabinets opened forcefully on their own, and things began to be thrown and broken on the kitchen floor in a terrifying way. Dan was terrified and ran away from the house.
Edit for a little while.
The couple now believe that the house they just moved into is haunted. What do you think? And honestly, if you were in Dan's place, would you leave the house forever, or would you continue living there? This video has recently gone viral on social media, but unfortunately, I couldn't find its original source. In the video, a girl starts filming her dog after noticing that it was acting strangely, staring down the hallway without stopping. But suddenly, the camera accidentally captures something that completely terrifies her.
He just keeps staring down the hall like he sees someone. What was that? What was that? What was that?
At the far end of the hallway, a dark, semi-transparent creature appears out of nowhere. It moves and then disappears. Terrified, the girl stops filming. Unfortunately, the footage ends there. And without the original source, we don't know what happened to her afterward. However, most comments suggest that what appeared was a real ghost. So, what do you think? Recently, a French woman began sharing videos of strange and terrifying events that started happening inside her home. Before all this, she had been living peacefully in the house. But everything changed when her young daughter began acting strangely, constantly telling her that she could see a scary woman with huge teeth on the ceiling of her bedroom at night, and that she couldn't sleep because she was so frightened.
Elle a des grandes dents.
Oui.
Elle sourit. Ça te fait peur?
C'est tout
Il te regarde, ça te fait peur.
Oui.
Car elle va partir. Il va partir, madame.
At first, the woman thought it was nothing more than a child's imagination. But in the following days, things happened that completely changed her mind. The next night, while she was talking to her daughter, something happened. The door opened by itself. It seemed as if there was an invisible entity trying to scare the woman and her children. 2 days later, while the woman was doing a live stream, viewers asked her to walk around the house. Suddenly, the lights began flickering in a terrifying way.
Purée d'interrupteur, hein. J'ai pas de truc dans les mains. Et là, c'est la chambre de mon fils, je vais aller vite. Voilà. Oh, ça va mieux là déjà. Je pète un câble. Est-ce que vous entendez les pas juste? Ta mère, toi.
During the live stream, the lights kept flashing, and then she started hearing footsteps very close to her. Days later, the woman went live again to explain exactly what was happening in her house and to express her fear and suffering. But during the live, something strange happened.
Ouais, je suis toute seule, ouais. Ouais, mais merci Kim, t'es un amour. Mais franchement, il y a des jours, c'est fatigant en fait. En plus, je pense que je suis malade parce que j'arrête pas de vomir et tout. Donc la fatigue, la maladie et en plus tu remets les bruits là, de merde là. Pardon.
The following day, when the woman went upstairs to her daughter's bedroom, something horrifying suddenly happened. Let's watch the footage.
C'est un truc qui a dû tomber, c'est tout. C'est un truc qui a dû tomber. Y'a rien, je crois, c'est bien.
Tu lui donnes tout ça, ça se trouve juste. Ouais, mais ça parle de Fortnite, comment ça fait pas ce bruit?
Non, c'est quelque chose qui est tombé, mais... Oh non. Eh, vas-y! Oh non. Eh, vas-y! Oh non. Eh, vas-y!
As she opened the door, a dark, frightening figure appeared standing inside the room. But it vanished when she turned on the light, as if it had never been there. The figure was completely black and shadowy. The woman believes that this entity is the same one that has been terrifying her daughter, and that it is responsible for all the frightening events happening inside the house. What do you think?